Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, 1988. It's been a while since I've actually done a Let's Play in a while, but whatever, let's just go with it. Story: when Mario opened a door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before him and he heard a voice call for help to be freed from a spell. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. Woo! He had a wet dream. A nice slushy wet dream. So as I just said, it has been a while since I've actually done a Let's Play because I really haven't had the time, nor I couldn't actually figure out what was going to be the next game. I sort of wanted to move on away from Mario, but I figured, you know what, fuck it, I'll just do this one. So I had a bit of practice of this, and to no surprise, I guess, I haven't actually finished the game, but I've gotten relatively close. I will explain it along the way. So, in the beginning here, we have 4 characters we can choose. We have Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Peach. They all have these unique traits and abilities that they can use throughout the game, but we're just going to start off with playing as Mario. Mario is an all-rounder character. He controls significantly well. Starting with World 1, as we descend from the sky. Supposedly this is a dream, we don't know. It's nothing like it doesn't feel to the imagination of a dream setting. But anyway, so this is Super Mario Bros. For the American release. It's unlike the other Super Mario Bros. Jesus Christ, that we've come to know and love in the traditional sense of Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I said Super Nintendo, I didn't mean for that to say that, but yeah. So, for those aficionados out there who know, this is the American release of Super Mario Bros. 2, because there is a Japanese version of number 2 called Lost Levels, and it has the same sort of mechanics and premise as the first Super Mario Bros. 1, except the it's a very difficult game to actually try and conquer. I played it myself a bit on, not so much an emulator, but I do have a handheld device that allows you to play the game itself. It's like a re-release, just put in a handheld device in a sense. I'll post a picture of it right here to show you what exactly I'm talking about. And I believe because of its difficulty, the Western audiences, well no, I think Japan was thinking that Western audiences wouldn't actually approve, not just because of the difficulty, but I think they didn't want to have, I don't know, the same game, just, yeah, with that slightly difficult curves feel. But, and another reason is, well, I want to say that this game here is also a sort of vision and imagining of another Miyamoto game called Doki Doki Panic, which I haven't personally played, although I guess technically I am playing it, because from what I know or understand, it's the same game, it's just got Mario characters. But there might be other few mechanics I'm not aware of. But if you've seen or have played Doki Doki Panic, then that's basically what we have here. Again, another game from Miyamoto. So I think in his perspective, he was going to give something to the Western audiences, sort of reimagining. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, that's basically what we got out of that. I was thinking about adding Doki Doki Panic, but I don't know. It just wouldn't make sense that if I was to play this, what's the point of playing Doki Doki Panic? Because they're basically the same game. Again, you just have Mario characters instead. I would probably want to say it is slightly ambitious, but hey, to each their own, I guess. So I have played this game quite a few times just to get the practice out of it. This is now, despite I said that Lost Levels is a relatively hard game, this can be quite ball-busting too. It's not as ball-busting as Lost Levels, but believe me, I struggled with this fucking game a few times. It got, god damn it, I didn't make it. It got to the point where there were some challenges that really stumped me because, well, not stumped, but it was quite difficult to try and oversee. And we'll get to that. I think the next level, no, not even the next level. Well, we'll find out if we, oh Jesus Christ, if we actually get to these areas. I just remembered I need to go down here. But that being said, you still have the 2D scroller platformer, except this time you don't you're not on a timer, and you can go back instead of once you go forward you can't advance any forward because that's just screen what do you call it? Not screen limitations, but obviously once you go forward, you can't go back because, you know, screen likes to eat off half of the progression that you've made. Jesus Christ. Alright then. Now, where do I begin? There's a lot of shit to explain here, so I'm just going to try my best to go through all the mechanics as quick as I can, of course. I should maybe start off by... Oh, damn it. Okay, so what I just picked up there is... I think it's called a formula, as far as I know. You pick them up and you throw them on the ground. You can basically throw them anywhere, although in some cases there are distinctive places you want to throw the formula because actually in this area I'll explain it a little bit more better. As I'm doing it, I feel like as I'm doing it I'll explain it a little bit more. So a formula like this, which there are scripted formulas to where you pick them up, you throw them on the ground as so, like here. You go into this door and you enter in a world called subspace, and normally in subspace, if you pull plants up you can normally pick up coins, but as I saw coming, I didn't pick up plants because I've already been to subspace and picked up a copious amount of coins, which is not cool. I can't do like to get as many coins as I can. In fact, part of the reason why I was on that flying carpet and I wanted to make it to the other side because I want to skip all that stuff that happened inside, simply because, you know, once I see the formula there, all I want to do is just use it and get more coins. But then I risk of losing all the other coins from all those plants that I could have picked up that could have been converted into coins. Now, how coins work, you don't get 100 coins to get lives. What you do is, depending on how many coins you get, you use each coin to get yourself a bonus chance right here, and this is how you get lives. You saw me as I got a life from getting a certain sequence. How you get it is that you can get 3 of whatever picture you get right here, including the enemy, but... Oh, yep, just like so. Oh, great. But I was going to say, the cherries that you see displayed here, you can still get a life, but not like that. So if you get a cherry on the left side of the slot, you can get a life. If you get a cherry on the left and then in the middle, you can get 2 lives. 3 cherries, I don't know what that is. But yeah, you can't have a cherry in the middle, you don't get a life, or in the far right. It has to be on the far left first. Very strange. It's something I picked up as I was playing many rounds of this game. You have no idea how many times I've actually tried playing this, and I have I've done some attempts of recording to no avail, because this game is quite difficult, even though I haven't finished the first Super Mario game, because I sort of left it on a comical note where I got stuck. But I figured, you know what, this game is, you know, if it's beatable, and if I can try and get to the end without suffering too much. I don't really want to stand here for too long because I don't like these fucking things that shoot out these those pepper seed things. I don't know what I call it, but yeah. And now one thing, obviously there's some debuts with some enemies you can see. I don't know if Shy Guys, this is the official game where Shy Guys have officially appeared, but I want to say that maybe Doki Doki Panic was the official debut release. Damn it! That fucking star threw me off and I fell into the water. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's all good. We're just gonna keep going. What was I gonna say? Oh, that was nearly dumb. In fact, I didn't want to do that because, yep, well, no, it's not going to matter because I've already picked up the mushroom. So, again, I'll go back to explaining subspace, is that when you're in subspace, you're only there for a short limited time. You can choose to go back out the door if you're finished, but if you hang around there for too long, then you'll eventually get kicked out. And when you're in subspace, you'll sometimes come across mushrooms. You pick them up, and not only does it make you big, but it also gives you an extra point of health. So yeah, there is a health system in the game. Mario can take on a bit of a beating if he so chooses to. And yeah, so again, that's one of the few ways of getting health. Oh, god damn it, there's no fucking coins I can collect, probably because I died. And I should also explain, these starmen that appear from the ground, that happens, you see these cherries that are suspended in midair. You pick up a certain amount of cherries, it's not specified how many cherries you need to pick up, but the more you collect, the more chances of a starman will appear. And I have to say, when you're invincible in this game, it doesn't last as long as much in the first Super Mario Brothers. A bit of a disappointment, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. I have no idea. Alright then. So here we are into our first sort of dungeon-looking area, and we're going to try our best to get to the top. We want to make our way to the top because there's a door down below, but we can't go into the door because we need a key, and we need to get this key up here. There is other shit to explain, but I'll try my best to explain it as I see fit. So we go to this door, you come across these keys here. Oh yeah, these enemies, they're not invincible. You can take them down with an enemy, but they're not like those bubble things in Legend of Zelda. Anyway, you jump up, pick up the key. Now once you pick up the key, you want to run as fast as you can, because these things, which I believe are called Phantos, will start chasing you. In fact, I went the wrong way. I didn't mean to go this way. I was meaning to take the other way because I'll have a quicker time trying to evade the fucking thing. Son of a bitch. And I also took down... Oh, are you serious? There's so much shit that's happening. I'm trying to explain it, but yeah, not having the best of luck. And I actually thought, you know, the more times I play it, at least I have some sort of leeway where I, you know, get better at it, I guess. But it doesn't matter how good I get or how much more faster it seems I am to playing this game. It just seems to give me some sort of fucking curveball. Well, not curveball, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Well, yeah, that Phantos is still chasing me. I'm going to use this time just to get the fuck out of here as quick as possible. Don't fall into the spikes like Mega Man, otherwise you'll die. Well, I don't know if you die or you'll take hits, but yeah, you don't want to risk that shit, of course. We're just going to keep on going. And yeah, this it's a bit more platform oriented. Well, I mean, so is the first game, but here you've got more bottomless pits to handle in most areas. So we pick up that thing on the ground, which I believe the only purpose for that thing is to access those bird-looking doors like from Castlevania. Well, I don't know about you, but I get more of a Castlevania vibe. Oh yeah, and don't stand near the bomb like a jackass, because it'll just make you feel like a jackass. Now we have we come across the first sort of world boss of the world. This is Mouser, and how he works is that he'll start chucking bombs towards you, and obviously your premise is to chuck them back, like so. I was, would say relatively easy boss to go around. I did struggle with him a bit, but there we go. I kicked his ass. I should also explain, hang on, can I just hang around a bit? If I press start, so you can see the world is divided into 3 sections. Normally 1 and 2 will have a mini-boss named Birdo, which was that pink dinosaur-looking thing. Almost looks like Yoshi that fires eggs. Will try and take us down. But when we get to the last bit of the world, we normally come across a sort of unique big boss. In this case, we got Mouser, who just throws bombs, and he went down like a jackass.